Check this out. I made this little map of the world so that I could show you something cool. Take a look. This continent here is South America, and over here is Africa. What do you notice about the edge of South America here and the edge of Africa over here? I notice that they look a little bit like they could fit together here, like pieces of a puzzle. This idea, and it looks like Australia could kind of fit together in the map, and so could parts of North America, and so could Antarctica. The idea that all of these continents were once one big landmass is what we are going to be studying for the next couple of weeks.
Here's a better picture of that idea. And a man named Alfred Wegener was the first person to come up with this idea that maybe at one time, all of the continents that we know today were fit together like pieces of a puzzle. He noticed some evidence to support this idea. For example, he noticed that fossils tended to be found in areas that line up on his continental puzzle map, something that would only make sense if the land had once been close enough for those animals to move from one continent to another. And he noticed that areas that were once very tropical and hot and areas that were once very icy and cold tended to match up with his idea of what the Earth used to look like. Wegener called this idea continental drift, and he couldn't really explain why it worked. He just thought that it happened and left it up to scientists later to figure out how. Most scientists, while Wegener was alive, didn't believe that this could work at all. But today, we know that Wegener's ideas weren't wrong. Next week, you're going to learn about how we understand Wegener's ideas today and a theory that we call plate tectonics. But for this week, you're going to finish filling in some information about how the Earth changed between when we left off last week, very early in the Earth's development, and now. Part of that is going to mean recording some information about how the continents moved. So you're going to learn a little more about that, and you're going to add that information to your timeline from last week. Go do good work. Be good, be safe, be kind. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. Wash your hands, and I will see you in next week's video.